Hello and welcome back to our kart racer series. In the last episode, we made a start with our AI carts. In this episode, we're going to work on our AI carts' acceleration more so than their steering, as we want them to not just flat out accelerate the whole entire time, we may want to change that based upon how much they need to turn. So let's take a look at how to do that. So in the occasion at the moment with our cart, we have the AI acceleration just going full throttle all the time on this tick event over here. But before that, actually, let's tidy this up a little bit. Let's put that in a function, collapse the function, get AI steering, and make that a pure function there. Cool. Right, so yeah, for the throttle of the acceleration, this is going to determine which way they're going to be going, as I may want to go negative as well, like for reversing. Now, that's going to be handled by looking at again at the track to work out which direction the track is in relation to them. So let's first of all work out if they're going forwards or backwards. To do that, we're going to get the spline from the track. And from the spline, we're going to do find direction closest to world location. And the world location again is the get back to location. And I want it to take the world coordinates of the spline and I want to compare that to the actor's forward vector for a dot product. The dot product, that means if they are the same, going the right way, it'll be 1, which is what we've got currently going into our accelerate kart. If they're opposite, it'll be -1. If they are less than that, then the value, like in between, so let's say I'm going perpendicular to the track, it'd be closer to 0. Now, I don't ever really want the acceleration to be 0. I just want it to be slower. So I'm going to take this dot here, and we're going to absolute it to get the raw number itself. I'm going to clamp that raw number between 1 and 0.5 at a minimum. And then I want to get back the signage from the dot as well. So I'm going to do a sine and multiply these two together. The sine will give us +1 and -1 based upon whether or not the value is negative or positive. So now the number won't ever go beneath 0.5 or negative or go higher than 0.5. Okay, it will stay in that range of 0.5 to 1 and -0.5 to -1. So let's see how that behaves now. It should be fairly similar to what we had before until it starts crashing and wanting to change the direction slightly. But that's not looking too bad. They should slow down as they deviate a little bit from the direction they're going in, but that means on the straights of the track, they'll go full acceleration. Excellent. Okay. Well, as we're in a game, let's start our engines and go off with the AI. Now, annoyingly, they have better tone cycles than me, so I'm just going to increase my mouse sensitivity for a second. Um, Move that. There we go. I'm smoking them. Okay. So that is pretty cool. Right. So next up is notice how the carts were all triggering the lap counter. Well, obviously we only wanted to keep track of per lap per cart. So let's go look at how the laps are being tracked and move it all over to the cart instead. So on the cart here, we need to keep track of the laps. That'd be an integer. And I might as well put this, by the way, whilst I'm here, into a function. Get acceleration. Get AI bottle. What a bit neater. Yeah. So let's go laps bin integer file save, and I'm going to go ahead to our lap finish line. I'll select it. There we go. And on the finish line, this is keeping track of the lap count. Now, rather than the lap count being here, I want to put it on the cart. So rather than doing that there, we're going to get from as BP cart laps. And we're going to increment that one instead. And on the call lap progress, I only want this to happen on my cart. I don't do it on any other cart. So we need to make sure that this cart here is the current cart we're looking at. So it is the player cart. So let's go ahead and do a check on that and say if that's equal to get player pawn. And now put that into a branch. I'll go into here. And the condition for that will go to there. So it's going to check to see if we're the player, and if we are the player, they're going to update the UI with our call lap progress. Okay. If the track progress is false, we're going the wrong direction, we're doing lap count -1, we want to do that down here too. So you're just going to bring it here, laps, and bring that into there. Okay. And, oh. We need to get the cart progress. There we go. What do we do? Oh. Yeah, laps. Wait, and it disappeared. Weird. There you go. I don't know what happened there. So it just removed itself. And then one thing we have to make sure we do as well is on this do once, there's also being reset on the branch being false. So bring that down to there. When done here, we're going to compile, save the finish line, and go back to the cart to make sure your laps are set to start at 1. And we'll make sure all our carts here start on the other side of the finish line. Okay. Okay. And to help test this out, I'm going to go to the tick event over here and do a print string. I'm going to print out the laps it has. Change that to 0. And what we will see is that it'll print out every cart's sort of progress. So you're all starting at lap 1. Got a car behind me. Breaking my. There we go. Ah. As you see, as they cross the finish line, their lap counter should go up on the top left corner. See that? 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2. My one should go up, but mine should also update the UI in the corner there. Excellent. There you go. We've now got AI going around on our track pretty well with acceleration and steering now. And we also fixed the lap counting as well. So the next part, we're going to go through how to keep track of the positions of each of the characters, or pawns rather, and see which one is going to be ending the race first. If you want to watch the next episode right now, head to patreon.com/Ryan Laley, where you can find that video, plus many others from just $1 a month. A massive thank you to all our patrons and YouTube members for the continued support in the channel. Make sure you subscribed, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, everyone.